be laid back. Wait till we see some things in there. Tell people that it's a little structure change.
Yeah. I think the structure change. I think the structure change is going to be good, though. I really do. I feel like it's going to be very beneficial to everybody.
I think so too. I think so. Hey, is your toilet charged?
What did?
Damn. Since my internet not fucking working.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't see the water on the ground moving towards it.
We got 26 people in here. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
Welcome to the
Gang, gang.
show.
Yeah, as you can see, we don't have the new intro yet.
It's coming.
No, new intro. It's coming.
It'll be here sometime during the show.
Coming.
We'll play it whenever we get it up, and we'll drop it.
Yeah. Once it
But
gets here.
for now, we're just gonna roll with what we got. Tell them how everybody doing.
It's gonna be a good one.
Rolling with what we got usually serves us pretty well.
Let's just say, well, we got 36 people rolling in.
Well, I'm gonna go blue real quick since we got the Democratic Party elected. We got the blue going.
I don't got no fancy color schemes. I can't do that just yet.
Greg's got it going on back there.
I can dim the main light a little bit, and it will be. I can get some more colors. Hey, thank you for the flowers. So, ladies and gentlemen that are here right now, as you can see, there's 4 of us. There's a little bit of a change. Our friends,
a little bit.
Our brothers, our boys that we love, had some different things that they had to do, and we're just changing some things up, and we're going to change the structure up, and I don't know, maybe even the name. But we just still wanted to come back and do something on Sunday night, and here we are. And I think we know what we want to do.
I got you, man.
I think it's going to flow a little bit better. I really do. I think I think y'all are going to be excited to see what we're going to do. It's still going to be the same shit show. It's still going to be the same bullshit. But we're going to do a lot of recap. We're going to do a lot of whatever was, prevalent stuff in social media and in the world for the week. We're just going to do it. So if, like I was telling them earlier, if Kim Kardashian and Vanilla Ice getting some beef on Twitter over a fucking Carl's Jr. hamburger, we're gonna fucking talk about the shit. Okay, you're gonna hear about it.
Did that happen?
All right. Huh? No, it didn't happen. When it does happen, it's going to be great. It didn't happen. I'm ready for that. I'm gonna spearhead that one whenever that pops up.
Serious world star shit. Right?
Yeah, that's gonna be.
So did you put that out? You put that out in the universe for that shit to actually happen?
Yeah. I'm hoping it does. It could be anybody. If anybody, any stars, irrelevant ones, beef over some sort of beef, in the literal sense, you're gonna hear about it. We're gonna talk about it, how bizarre it is.
But then, if 2 vegans are in an argument, is that considered beef still?
Well, 303 said, tell your boyfriend if he says he's got beef, but I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him.
Yeah. Well, what does that mean?
So
what does that mean? We're gonna break down that rap lyric.
What does that mean? That if he has beef, I don't give a shit because I don't eat beef, so I ain't worried about your bullshit. Okay. Let's get it. Okay, that's what that means.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Decipher. What's up, Melvin? To decipher the 303. Hold on just a second. Somebody mute me real quick.
It's all good. Sorry for my setup, guys. My internet's been acting a little crazy, so I'm on my phone. I'm gonna be a little in and out, but I got a technician coming in the morning.
You good? You got a new phone case, man?
No, I've had this phone case.
And a new phone case, huh?
As I said, I had this phone case.
Okay, look, maybe I'm having a little bit of hearing difficulties. Okay.
Well, open your ears.
You're always having a difficulty of some kind. No,
a little bit.
To be fair.
That's the whole brand at this point, right? So how do y'all feel?
Oh, Melvin.
No, go ahead.
What?
Melvin, do you know they got a Pokeball AirPod case? Okay.
I'm not surprised.
That's happening. All right. It's happening.
That's a nice case. Where'd you get it from?
I'm so excited. I'm gonna clip it on my pants. Man, my good buddy Melvin sent me this, man. These good people, man. Go
I
ahead,
thought
Mo.
Trump
What
was
you
gonna
saying,
win,
bud?
so I was trying to create peace.
No, so that's the first thing starting this off. About what's going on right now. How do y'all feel about this election going into overtime? How do y'all feel about that?
I feel like somebody
pause 1
dropped the
second.
ball.
Pause 1 second. Hey, pause 1 second. Greg, I can't hear you, Greg.
Yeah,
Have
Greg,
you
you
been
muted.
talking?
Greg's muted. That's why he's doing something. No, he's
Oh,
muted.
Yeah,
He's talking to
I was
somebody.
muted. I was muted.
I'm sorry. It's
I'm
hard to
trying to
see. I'm
steal
on
some
the
people
phone.
from my TikTok live to come on over.
Eventually, yeah. A couple at a time, yeah.
Yeah. So how y'all feel about it, man?
Me personally, well, number one, everybody knows, I think they both suck. So, I don't give a shit who's elected because to me, it's going to be the same bullshit either way. They're both going to try to take rights away from somebody. That's what they do. But I will say it scares me, yet entertains me at the same time that some people truly believe that the president of the United States has like so much power he can just walk in and be like, you don't have rights anymore. And it fucking haunts me that y'all don't know how political system works. Like, I don't care if Donald Trump was like, we're gonna get freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads because they'd be fucking huge. Guess what? There's so many channels that has to go through before anybody's like, yeah, we're gonna use your tax money to put laser beam on shark head, bro. Like, people think that somebody who's president so they can do whatever the fuck they want. And that blows my mind.
Yeah,
Educate
they're crazy.
yourselves, y'all. That's not how
Yeah.
this shit works. There
Yeah,
is
They got
checks.
people
Like,
crazy,
out
man.
of something real.
so many people were fucking like, Obama's gonna do all this fucking terrible shit, and Obama's gonna do all this. But you know what Obama had? He had a Republican-controlled Senate and a Republican-controlled Congress. Obama couldn't do shit he wanted to do, so it didn't matter because it's called checks and balances, y'all. Like, nobody gets in there and gets to do whatever the fuck they want. Okay, so y'all need to be realistic and come back down to earth with the shit you're scared of. Okay, I mean that shit just blows my mind. And like, just like people get mad, the fucking Supreme Court, that lady getting appointed to the Supreme Court. Women are like, all right. I'm like, honey, it was a Republican-controlled Supreme Court with Roe versus Wade and so many other things people are talking about is going to get repealed. I'm like, they passed the shit. They don't care. Like, it's the fear mongering that has been imbued in people just is mind-boggling to me.
I feel like Rebel Internet went out with Trump.
Yeah.
What was that?
The fucking fear mongering to me is just crazy.
I'm dead. Yeah, no, man. Like, it's
Slow. Your mic's off. I can't hear you.
Mic's off. Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear you. Can anybody else hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. Turn up your hair there, Greg. Do you have it at 6?
I can't hear anybody now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Greg, turn the dial up.
Yeah,
your device, turn it to 6.
Hello. COVID-19. Hello.
God damn hearing aid again.
We lost Greg.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
Greg's internet was lagging. But no, man, that's legitimately all just all while Greg's on. But that's where I'm at with it. Like,
whoa, Charlie.
All the stuff, like, people was like, Trump said he's gonna do this, yada yada yada, and I'm like, y'all, he can't just do half the shit y'all say he's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not how things work, man.
Is she
Be
really
realistic about shit.
Yeah.
That's
all of them. Yeah.
That's my damn white baby.
This game is in front of me.
He's talking. Would you chill?
Hey, it don't stop. It don't stop.
It
don't stop.
I love it.
It was real. This to me, this was a real weird election.
But
I had to go gamer mode. Sorry.
Different to me.
Yeah, it was a real weird election for me. Like, I'm 27, man. I've seen 2-3 elections. I remember at least about 3 elections, and this one takes the cake just because there was so much miscommunication and so much uncertainty the whole entire time. And then you got Trump tweeting in the background, just I'm still out, not talking about what is it, the transfer of power, and him just going on about it's not over till it's over. So it's just even fucking what was it, Nevada was it 3 days they were stuck basically. 3
Bro,
days
the
they were.
fact that what state was it that Trump had and
It was
Biden took
Georgia.
over? Boy,
Georgia and
Uh,
Pennsylvania.
Arizona, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
no, I think Georgia was the last one though.
Yeah,
When I tell you,
Pennsylvania.
it was like
Pennsylvania
that's when I
flipped.
really got it hyped, not on some political shit. Like it was like sports like to me. I was like,
Like a
oh shit,
comeback.
come on,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
Get that shit. Oh, that nigga got it.
Yeah.
And then I was
It's
like,
when
okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
it threw me for a loop because I was like, damn,
I think
Trump winning.
Well,
I
the
will
reason why
say
it took so long also is
the
because
only thing I
the
saw.
Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
Come on, guys, don't argue.
Oh, who's arguing? We just spoke
No,
over each other.
I'm fucking with you, Greg.
Then I'll jump
No,
on.
I think it's.
The
I
reason
think
why,
it's
one of the
like-
reasons why it took so. Steve, what the fuck, cunt.
Yo, welcome to the shit show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll try it again. One more time. The reason why it took so long is because the GOP did everything they could to shut down counting early. They didn't want any of the counting done early until the day of the election. So that was one of the reasons why it did take so long.
Now I do have a question, and correct me if I'm wrong. Were a lot of the ones not being counted from the absentee ballots?
Well, they had different things. You had early voting, you had absentee voting, you had, and I believe in some states the absentee and the mail-in voting are considered two different things, and that was one of Trump's big thing. Oh yeah, people mail in, but that's an absentee ballot. So then you have some states have same-day registration, so you could walk into a polling booth on the day and be like, all right, listen, I want to register and I want to be a Democrat. So some of those have to be put on hold. And so there are different stages of counting, and that's why they come in the way they do in different batches like that.
Okay.
But a couple of things, man. Not only did Biden win with the most votes to elect a president, Trump lost with the most votes ever given to a president during an election. So overall, yeah, it's the numbers were just crazy. So the numbers, it was going to take longer to count anyway. It's a historical election by all means.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
all I hope is that the next president is effective, man. That's all I'm hoping.
Oh, we just got to keep him accountable.
Yeah.
My candidate did not win, but the guy I chose did.
Who would you want, Kanye?
No, I didn't vote for fucking Kanye. 60,000 fucking people did, though.
Hey, yo, who was running? Oh my God, I was looking through the stuff because I'm trying to sound like I know.
60,000 people voted for Kanye.
There was somebody running that used to be a wrestler.
Dwayne Johnson.
No, fool.
Well, I'm sure The Rock has been written in many.
No, he was a don't take this the wrong way. White guy with slick back hair.
Rick.
Snake to Jake Roberts. I only know guys from like the fucking 80s.
Yeah,
and they
Flair.
probably died from a heart attack, suicide, or some cocaine overdose.
Hey,
It was Ric
cocaine's a
Flair.
hell of a drug. No, I'm telling. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Rebel. White wrestlers. Go.
White wrestlers?
Yes, go.
Hey, what white wrestler ran
wrestlers?
for president this year?
Bruh, I swear. Oh my
Randy
goodness.
Orton.
Jake Roberts.
Yes, Randy Orton. I think that's who it was.
Was it
Who
fucking
was?
Randy Orton?
I think it
Oh,
was.
no, I didn't know.
These are
no.
names that I don't even
I was
know.
gonna say,
No, it wasn't Randy Orton. It wasn't Randy
one
Orton.
dude,
Fucking
one
Bob
dude,
Backlund.
who was the guy that was like, who was the guy, Greg, that was like governor for a while? Used to wrestle.
Oh,
He's
Jesse,
governor somewhere.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Jesse Ventura.
That's right.
He ran for president.
Oh,
Jesse,
he.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Hey, my favorite meme.
he was.
to come
He
out of
was a
this
governor.
whole thing.
He governed Minnesota or some shit, didn't he?
Yeah. I think it was Minnesota.
He had 1,050. He had 1,524 votes.
Yeah,
Yo,
dude.
you
He
think-
puts the left and leftist. Jesse is fucking.
My
Somebody said Hulk
favorite
Hogan.
meme to come out of this whole thing
Wait,
was
no,
we
he
were all
fucking
waiting
ain't.
on Nevada. We were all waiting
No,
on
he's
Nevada, and somebody
Nevada.
just made a meme. Nevada, whatever. They need to Nevada them at. That was fun. The best one. They need to hurry up and Nevada them fucking votes up. No, it said, I think Kanye won Nevada, and they just don't know how to tell us shit.
That shit.
I was
is
Oh,
dumb,
Matthew,
man.
you are a liar. Kanye is not the fucking. And that was Kane.
He said Kane.
It wasn't. It ain't Kane either. It's John Cooper.
I don't know what the fuck Kane's real name is. I don't.
Or is that his name?
It could be.
It might be his
Hold
name
on.
because he's always
Yeah.
just been Kane.
Yeah. I'd
He's
vote
never
for
been
the
anything but
Undertaker.
Kane.
Yeah,
So
people just
what-
keep on yelling, Kane, mayor of
Yeah.
Tennessee, Kane, Kane is mayor
There
of
it is.
Tennessee.
Maybe it is
I
Kane.
thought he mistyped Kanye. Hold on, no.
See, none of you motherfuckers will look at the comments. You're gonna make me do everything tonight, I am.
No, I'm looking at the
I
comments.
can't see him.
I'm
It's hard
fucking with
to
you.
see.
I don't care. I don't care.
Kane's real name
I mean,
is
it's not
Glenn
that far
Jacobs.
fetched.
He's not
You
the
said what?
damn mayor. It's Glenn Thomas Jacobs.
Glenn Thomas Jacobs.
He's the mayor. Oh, he's the mayor of Knox County.
Knox County.
That's still
Yeah.
crazy. That's still crazy.
I will
Red-
say
Yeah.
I'm glad it's almost over. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Oh, it's not almost over.
What
Yeah,
you
at
tired
all.
of? What
Not
you tired of hearing
until
about?
the inauguration. We can't say that it's actually over yet.
Well, I
Red
hear
Rich.
that.
Red Rich, local government. I absolutely. If I was going to do something, it would be local. I made fun of the idea that in 2022 I was going to run for Senate, but I actually might 2024 just to
I
get
apologize
5% in a third party. I might run for president just for shits and giggles. And my slogan's like just 5%. 5% is a win for us. Then we have a third party.
I could totally run
Hey,
on like a libertarian ticket.
hey,
But
look,
No,
hey,
get
look,
the libertarians. Get the libertarian. We just need a whole new party.
Just
No,
third party.
yeah, a purple party. Something,
No name.
no titles, no
No
fucking
name.
nothing. Like
Well,
They
in a
gonna
the
say your
American
name on
fellas,
TV.
in a
They
couple
gonna
of
say
months,
your name on
I'll
TV.
be able to run for exercise, not for like any political reason, but I'll be able to run in general.
Oh, so yeah, go ahead, talk about that.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
I got
Everybody knows what's going on,
approved.
man.
Well, I got approved for my gastric bypass surgery, which is amazing. What they didn't tell
Congratulations.
me is you have to go through 5 pre-days of just liquid and jello.
You bitch. You
I
bitch.
almost
bitch.
ate my roommate.
No, hold the fuck up. You got 5 days. I had 2 weeks.
Yeah, I heard one lady had 1 day. I
I
was like,
had
you
2
lucky
weeks
booger.
working at Papa John's.
Bruh.
2 weeks of Jello and pudding.
No pudding. Just
You do look
jello,
like you lost some
sugar-free
weight.
jello,
Yeah.
and sugar-free fucking. I got sugar-free Gatorades that I've been punishing, bruh. You don't know how good these have looked in the last few days.
The
I don't
dog
even give
treat.
them, yes, I won't
Like
even
the
give them to
dog
Lana because I'm like, you're not gonna eat good while I'm over here fucking starving and shit.
So you're
Well,
doing it.
Have you- have
You're
they
doing it
told
over
you
here
that-
in the States.
Yeah, hell
They
yeah,
told
Greg.
you you gotta do the broth.
Where you think I was gonna go, Greg?
Mexico.
Well, no. The reason why I
Hey,
say that because I know quite a few young ladies from high school that took a trip to Cancun. They took a vacation to Cancun. There was like
Thank you,
5 or
Tom.
6 of them that went together, and they did it all down south.
Oh no,
And came back with tans and staples.
nah, not me.
So, did they? Are you doing any specific other dietary stuff? Like, for me, they had me do broth. Like, if I wanted some like ramen, they said you can't have any solids. You can just drink the broth.
That broth shit is for the birds, bro. I tried it. It's beef, and I said at first I put it in a bowl, and I was
Yeah.
like, maybe it's a mind thing, so I put it in a cup, and no matter what you put it in, it tastes like shit, liquid shit. I'm not drinking broth. I'm mad.
I'm
I
out.
spent $3 on broth, and I'm so fucking pissed,
So
bro.
can you not make your own broth?
I don't know. I'm so scared to do anything because I don't want to mess around and do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And
Just
then when
get
it's
a bunch
time,
of vegetables, put it in a pot, throw some water in it, strain it all out, and just drink that fucking water. It's gonna be better than
Mhm.
any broth you fucking buy.
and
You
knowing
make
my
stock.
luck,
You can make
I
your
fuck
own.
around
Right.
and put the wrong vegetable in it, and they be like, "We got to cancel your surgery."
Tenfold.
Man, I'm so scared. But I
Motherfucker, you eat a beet? You had a
bruh,
beet? You're done,
Hey,
that
son.
sound good right about now.
I was desperate. I was desperate when I had mine. I was eating pizza and spitting it out.
Bruh, the
Like,
sugar
You
withdrawal is
eat
real.
the
Like,
pizza and
Yeah.
spitting it out?
I haven't had
Yes.
no energy.
Yeah.
I was at
Wow.
practice today, and I didn't practice. I just went to help out the linemen. And I'm telling you, bro, midway through practice, they saw me in the grass just stretched out. I'm like, bro, this sun is kicking my ass. He was like,
Mhm.
"What you need?" I was like, "Eggs. Just get some eggs, scramble them, and throw them down my damn throat, please."
He said the sun feeling real heavy right now.
Bruh, I'm so you hear how I'm talking? I ain't got no energy.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
just
it
happy
is.
to
That's
be
how
up
it
and
is.
moving right now.
That's that. Remember, I was telling you that
God.
loss of strength. You just feel weak, but it'll go away. It'll go away. But
But now I will say this: as sad as it sounds, my money has stretched a whole fucking lot because
Yeah.
Hey, who's this person
spending
here?
it on food.
Chudy or Toom? Am I saying that right? Chudy or Toom?
It's got to be
Cheating
one
I
of
got
those.
I got a shower, but I'll be back. I don't take too long. Well, how
Fucking
long
raw
is
guy.
long? And what is the first part of your body that you wash? Chuttier? Chuttier? Chuttier?
I
Hey, yo, I'll be
mean,
right
I'm
back.
a
I
Hey,
gotta get a
Ryan.
charger.
I'm a head to toe guy myself. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got a
I
double
think I
loofah on a stick. It's a stick and it has two loofahs. I like to start with the
Nah.
back.
See, but I gotta
Hold up,
take
bro. Hold up. What
good
motion
care of
was
my
that
mullet.
you was just doing?
I beg
What's
your pardon?
What motion?
I gotta take
That's behind the back.
good care
That's
of my
I
mullet.
didn't
dude,
I
that's
saw that. Never mind. Never mind.
that's
Go get your
international for
charger.
behind the back.
Carry on.
No dick jokes there.
Carry
No
on.
dick
Go
jokes
get
there.
your charger, Mo.
Yeah,
I got
so
like I
you're a
get in.
back guy? I mean, do you go in and at least like rinse the whole body first?
Well, it depends.
no,
If I
no.
just got my hair done, I can't just go and throw it under the, you know what I'm saying? I got to get the hair out the way. But if like it's been a while, oh man, I'll
Right.
go in
I
there and
remember those
let the
days.
hair get wet, and then just while I'm washing, let the hair drip all over me. It's like a
Yeah,
shower within a shower. Eddie, you need to grow your hair back, bro.
Hey, I remember those days, bro. For real, I remember those days.
What was your regular hairdo, dude? Were you all knotted up, or were you like a high top fade kind of guy, Eddie?
Oh man, I had dread down to my ass.
Did
Fuck,
you really?
that's what I
Yep.
forgot to get. I was at the damn
Yep.
store tonight. I forgot to get the wipes and the special soap. God damn it. Shit.
Dreads down to your ass, son. Huh?
I'm gonna
Yep.
get the special soap
I'm about
tomorrow.
to.
Look,
I'm about to pull up a pic right now.
All right. Where'd
What the
Moses
fuck
go?
is that? Is Mo
he went to go
doing-
get a charger.
Oh,
Is he making all them fucking growling noises?
What's this?
No, I get in, I do the shampoo first. Okay, get that out the way, let it drip, and then the conditioner goes straight on because I gotta let that sit on my hair for a little bit while I handle everything else. You know, and then you handle the rest of the business, brush your teeth, and then rinse. You know what I mean? Just to
yeah.
make sure you're thorough. Yeah. That's me personally.
I think. Oh, damn, son! Look at them, kid. Those are tight.
Yeah.
What? And why'd you
Yeah,
cut
I
them?
was dreaded up. Well,
Court date?
no. I had a promise with my son. He had dreads too, and I told him I had my dreads for 12 years. The day that he was born, I started my dreads, and I cut him when he was 12 years old. He had dreads too. He was growing his for about 2 years, and he had came across a situation where he had to cut his dreads, and I made a promise with him. If he ever had to cut his, I'll cut mine. So after he cut his, I cut mine 6 months later.
6 months later.
Yeah, he made it seem like it was like the next day.
Because his situation was a little different. It wasn't.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy,
definitely.
Eddie. I never
It
knew
was.
you
It
had the
wasn't like.
fucking the dreads. That shit
Yeah.
was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are dope.
He.
Shit was clean.
My
he
dreads
had
weren't that
acquired-
pretty.
Hey,
he
y'all,
had
this is
fucking
my
acquired
oh,
fucking
wait.
lice from school, and it was bad. And he ain't no choice but to cut his dreads.
This is one of the
So
coaches. He was standing beside me. I was like, bro, I'm no good. He was like, I know you ain't got nothing in your body. I was crying at practice today and didn't even have no pads on. It was horrible. Oh, but when I come back, after I drop these LBSs, your boy gonna be the next Deion Sanders.
I look
So
like
when
the
you come back,
mountain.
you're going out at fullback.
Hell no. I want to get on defense. I don't want the ball. I want to take it from you. I want to be on
All right,
DN and
y'all.
stuff.
I say we dive into this one. Since we're talking about football, we can kind of segue into this fucking topic. We've actually been spitballing about this one for about 2 weeks. We've been having this one kind of on the waves for about 2 weeks, and it kind of relates to what a lot of us do in the social media world, things like that. And since you're talking about football, we'll go ahead and start with Michael fucking Vick. And the topic is, how long after somebody has done some dumb shit, somebody, whether it's social media or anybody that's in the limelight that people know that gets exposed to that kind of shit, when do y'all leave motherfuckers alone? Like, at what point has Michael Vick paid his debt? And I mean, the motherfucker, yeah, he did all the shit, went to jail, came back, started playing football. He fucking donates money to like pit bull fucking charities and shit. Like, at what point do we stop fucking with people about some shit they did?
It's not what point, it's the people. I mean, at this point, do we really? How long has it been? Let the man breathe. He literally did his time and then paid fines that he didn't have to pay. He paid a shitload of money to the ESPC or SPCA as a way of saying, look, you know, even though I wasn't 100% involved in it, I was a part of it. My name was on it. I fucked up. I'm sorry. And then what people don't realize, at the end of the day, he lost his career. Michael Vick was one of the premier quarterbacks and had the highest paid contract when he got hit. He came back and became the fucking Sam Cassell of football. He did. I mean, I felt bad for him, bro. He died out, and that's one of my local heroes because I grew up where he's from. So it's like to see somebody make it, and then to see the world shit on him, and then don't forgive him after what he's done, and he's admitted, hey, I fucked up, my bad. It's like,
you're right.
You know, I already, my personal opinion, I feel like it's a curse on black quarterbacks, no matter who they are. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, they dogged that man.
Unless you're Russell Wilson, ain't nothing slowing that man down. That man.
Hey, can we not speak on food, please, Tony?
Well,
Thank
he look like he got an S curl perm. So I mean, hell.
Who's got an S curl perm?
I don't know. Everybody keeps breaking in and out, though.
Russell Wilson?
Are we all breaking in and out?
Yeah.
Russell, he's mixed. That don't count.
Oh, Russell don't count because he's mixed. Well,
because I mean, if that's the case, we gotta do Pat Mahomes. They're both of them, you know, mixed. They light skinned, so
that's fair. That's true. That's
different ball game.
That's fair. Yeah. Here's another one. I want to touch base on, and we've all talked about him before. He's one of the TikTok guys where most of us know who he is. I know Greg has talked about this one a few times for sure. Old Ian, better known as was he Infernum Asylum, Clowns and Blood? He's got a couple accounts. Yeah. He had, and for people that aren't familiar with the Infernum Asylum situation, he was it was like sexual assault, harassment. But from what I understand, most of it was just like him making women uncomfortable, being a little too handsy. Like, I don't think he went really too far. What got Ian caught up was there was another guy around the same time, Clap Daddy was the kid's name. And he was like preying on fucking minor trans boys and shit. Like all kinds of fucked up shit. And so people were getting those stories fucked up and getting those stories mixed up. So people were trying to say Ian was doing the shit Clap Daddy was doing, and that's not the shit that it was. Clap Daddy canceled, been gone. He ain't came back. But Ian, I thought people still shit on Ian like the dude publicly apologized. Like he came out was like, "Hey, I'm sorry. Like I didn't know I was making him uncomfortable at the time. I do apologize for that. I am sorry." So I know, Greg, you've had a lot to say about Ian before, so I'm going to let you take over on this one and kind of say your bit on it.
Well, I don't want to take over on this shit. But yeah, I absolutely agree that he got caught up with the clap daddy shit for sure, and he didn't cross the line. But I'm not going to sit here and victim blame or say that these women didn't have a right to say what they say or feel uncomfortable for what they did, because he did fuck up, and and he fucked up pretty bad. And he used his character as an excuse because that was his character. So yeah, maybe it's on the scale of fucking with a minor and messing with an adult. In some cases, it was consensual relationships that he had multiple, and some stories got out. But there are other cases where he did shit that just they did not want to happen. So, should he get canceled? I don't know. Would I want him around my sister? Probably not. But he took a break, and he's making a comeback, and he's doing his thing. But the only thing I was saying is defense.
Right, and
yes, he got tied up with the same accusations as Clap Daddy with a minor, which that's the only thing I'll back up and say that did not happen. Anything else, I wasn't there, and I can't victim blame and say that these women aren't being true.
All right, bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and I agree. I'm with that too. I would in no way, shape, or form say it was this. But from what I understand and from what I saw from the accusations, none of it was like he tried to force himself on anybody. It was mostly he was just a little too handsy. He acted a little too much at times, and so like we said, he came back. He's bounced back a little bit, but even on something like that, he came out publicly, apologized. Like, and again, if it was like he forced himself on somebody to an extreme, I understand. Fuck you, you're canceled. Get the fuck out. Yeah. You know what I mean? But given his situation, given that it was what it was, it's like at what point do we is it okay to be like, okay, man, yeah, you can keep doing your thing, and we're not gonna keep shitting on you relentlessly for it.
Well, I never shat on him because I didn't hear any of the stories. All I heard was stories, and I didn't see any receipts. But sometimes stories are enough to just step away. Ian and I, we stopped following each other prior to any of this stuff. After a meeting that we had in Orlando one time, he and I just stopped following each other. But again, all I heard is accusations, and sometimes accusations is enough for me to stay away from anybody. But
but
okay.
Should he get canceled? I don't know.
Okay, my question is this: you say accusations enough to stay away from anybody. Let's say it's somebody in our close circle right here. 4-letter words. Even me. Let's say you heard something about me that I don't know. Melvin's out there groping women, like just trumping them. But
sure, but see, and it's a different situation.
Skinny, I'm calling bullshit.
Now it's a different situation because I got you on speed dial, Mel. It's me and Mel having a heart to heart, and I'm feeling it out. And if I get Greg, maybe blah 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 blah, it's a different thing. I don't have that kind of relationship with Ian where I can call him up and he's my boy and have that heart to heart and look at him eye to eye and get that feeling whether or not he's telling the truth. So therefore, I would rather step away from the situation.
You. Pull away all the
Okay. Yeah, am I going to cross the street when I see him walking my way? No, but it definitely wouldn't be shooting the shit and, how's life? It would be good news and fair weather. But
yeah. I can dig it.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel that. Who's another one we had talked about? More extreme ones. Who's a more extreme one we had talked about? I know, Mel, there was one you had brought up, and I can't for the life of me remember who it is. Somebody said R. Kelly at one point.
Hey, yeah, bang, let's do that. Okay, bam, R. Kelly and Pill Bill. Pill Bill gets out of jail tomorrow. Okay, I guess I ain't helping.
Get out tomorrow.
Pill Bill. I'm just saying. Let's say Pill Bill. Let's say Pill Bill gets out of jail tomorrow. and let's say now let's do it like this. R. Kelly, Pill Bill, they both went to jail, right? R. Kelly gets out. Pill Bill gets out. who's to say that R. Kelly's gonna get the same love that Bill's gonna get? Bill's gonna get love. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we're so happy you're back, Bill. You look old, but it's okay. You know, you did your time." I feel like they will forgive Bill, but they're gonna give R. Kelly the fucking, fuck you. They're gonna give him the Vic treatment, as if he didn't make "I Believe I Can Fly," as if he didn't make 12 play. I mean, we're talking about the Pied Piper of R&B, and there's people out here who will see. I'm gonna tell you now, I still listen to R. Why? Because Robert made me. Literally, my parents probably got busy off of Robert. It is what it is. Robert makes some good music. The man might have did some shit to some girls, but at the time when I was listening to these songs, I wasn't thinking of a 14-year-old girl. Well, some of them I was, but it was because I was 15 or 14 myself. So I was in the level playing field. But when I got grown, I wasn't thinking about no 14-year-old girls when I was listening to these songs. I was thinking about that grown woman sitting beside me, like, "Hey, you heard Robert? Baby, it's time."
You heard Robert?
You heard Robert?
what Robert said?
And at the end of the day, that man made "Trapped in the Closet." Name somebody else that's artistic enough to make "Trapped in the Closet." That was fucking genius, bro.
Yeah.
Genius. But think about it. The people who are genius musically, there's something fucking wrong with them. Kanye West made "Jesus Walks," and he ain't walked with Jesus since. Think about it. I mean, let's be real. Some of the best songs we've have had in our generation has been some of the batshit craziest ass people.
Yeah.
You're right, though. You're right.
Black and white. Black and White. Michael made Black and White how long ago? And that bitch still relevant to this day. I sat down and listened to it a cappella and damn near cried because I was like, damn, this nigga spit some shit that, you know what I'm saying? And then it hit me. I'm like, oh, he used to touch little boys, and he damn near hung a 6-month-old off a 2-story balcony.
He was, hey, my man was hanging. He was at them dangling for a little second, though.
Hey, that baby, I said, oh, somebody gonna get that baby. That baby gonna drop. But I tell you, man, some of our best musicians and artists have been some of the dumbest, or not dumbest, but just fucking craziest minded people.
It kind of makes you wonder, though, like when you get to that kind of shit, even the kind of stuff we do, like whether it's comedy or whatever the fuck it is, like.
See, what about Pill Bill? Is he guilty next? Or we just started Pill Bill? Because I don't know if y'all Googled a recent photo, but that man he's done. He's got about 13 hours left. He ain't looking too good.
He old as hell looking. Like,
man, I don't know what they feed him, but he ain't looking too good. See, I've never listened to George
Strait. He got one full 12-hour shift left, and that's it.
And
over.
Hold on, Red Rich. Who's to say George Strait hasn't done anything crazy and just hasn't gotten caught?
First of all, Mel, and I'll handle this. Richie, hate to tell you, buddy, until that album, what was it, Twang? George Strait didn't write any of his music. George Strait is just a performer. George Strait, he wasn't writing songs and doing all that shit. George Strait was just a voice in the fucking cowboy hat. So like, it doesn't quite apply. But there, like I said, Twang, that album, I believe he had a hand writing and shit like that. But,
hey, Red, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would take a pudding pop right about now. It's got to taste better than anything I've eaten.
You gotta stop talking about food, man.
3 days, yeah. I swear. I'm literally sitting here. I'm sweating bullets under this shirt, bro. I swear, I ain't never. I've lost 12 pounds. I've lost 12 pounds, and I can see it in my neck. If you could, that's why
I'll take a pill.
No, I ain't taking a pill, but I take the pudding pop. Wait, never mind. I don't want his pudding pop.
Are you hungry enough, Mel? Are you hungry enough to accept a Oklahoma delicacy of Rocky Mountain oysters?
I'm not eating ass, Mo. No matter how you spin it,
I'm
not eating ass. Okay,
not ass.
Cappies, my guy.
He tried to Rocky Mountain oysters. Nigga, that's ass. I'm not eating ass, bro.
Cappies, my guy.
Bro, it's not ass. I promise you, it's not ass.
But see, if it's a real, like, if it's real,
delicious.
If it's real food, I would try it if I wasn't hungry. That sounds like some shit that would be
fucking good, man. You cut them up.
It's mountain goat balls, isn't it?
Barbecue sauce.
Aren't they the testicles from mountain goats or some shit like that?
Bull testicles.
Whoa, no, I'm not eating that shit. You said oysters.
You already said.
They're called Rocky Mountain oysters. That's the name for them.
hold on, no, that's like saying,
No.
hey, would you eat underground crab? And I'm just asking you, is you gonna suck my dick? No, that's not underground crab. Is crab underground. Rocky Mountain oysters is oysters from the mountains that are Rocky Mountain. Okay, I see it.
From the
Okay,
Rockies.
okay,
It's
okay.
from the Rockies.
You
Yeah,
already
I've
already
agreed to
admitted that
eat
you
balls apparently. So
y'all
yeah.
heard it here first. Delicacy is
Heard it
Rocky
here
Mountain.
first.
Dude, I got the
Uh,
movie.
Mel is going to
Uh.
try bull in his mouth, in and around his mouth.
they
Well,
actually
first
are
of all, you
wonderful.
brought it up, so that means you've already tried them.
No,
They're
Rebel's trying
fucking
to talk.
wonderful, dude. They're wonderful.
Rebel has a mullet. The fact that he's tried testicles does not surprise me.
Bull balls are wonderful. Did you say
I promise
wonderful?
you, dude, they really are.
I promise you, they're
we
wonderful.
we have what's called the Testicle Festival every year here.
The
Oklahoma.
testicle. Bro, when I tell you I done went to that
Testicle
festival in the
Festival.
wrong outfit,
It is
I'd have been in there balls out like, hey, why is
it
everybody
is a
feeling
The
three-dirt
testicle festival.
It is a three-dirt
Go show him this.
concert at a bar
Oh
called the
God.
Tumbleweed
That's
in
great.
Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's a 3-day red dirt concert. Mo would
wait,
actually love it. They've had all kinds of red dirt people. Miranda Lambert's been there. They get all kinds
why
of people. Like Cole Wetzel's been
I
at
feel
it
like
a
that
time or
should be a
two.
2-day that should be a 2-day
And they
event.
call it. No, it used to be 4 days. But
God damn.
they call it the real name for it is Calf Fry, but we call it the
Okay,
Testicle Festival.
okay. Since we're
And
talking
you can
about
go there
weird
and get
names that
calf
mean
fries.
something else,
Hey,
have
Fucking
Google
good.
when y'all get a chance, Google Mid-Atlantic Leather Convention. I did security one time. I was doing security in DC and I needed some extra money. So I called my boss. I said, boss man, y'all got an extra shift somewhere? He said, as a matter of fact, we do. When you get off today, get you 3 hours, go over to the Marriott. They have a Mid-Atlantic Leather Convention. Is it Mid-Atlantic? Yeah, it was a Mid-Atlantic Leather Convention. I said, oh shit, I'm going to go ahead and give me a jacket. Nigga always wanted a leather jacket. Let me go get a leather jacket. So I bought some money with me. I stopped at the ATM on the way there, got me about $200. I said, that should be enough for the convention. I could barter. Man, we get there and I go downstairs and I've never seen a room full of men eyes glossy. So I'm like, what's going on? Thank you. What's going on? The Mid-Atlantic Leather Convention is actually a like
Bondage. Bondage.
it is a sausage fest. It is a sausage fest. You cannot buy nothing there but balls. There's no leather jacket that are for purchase. They are to be worn. And I seen a grown man get his nipple bit to the point where he bled. When I tell you, I had to stay up all night. And my job was to sit at the door and just make sure they don't take glasses out of the building. My homeboy is 6'5". He used to play football. Big bulky dude. You've never lived until you've seen a big bulky dude play bitch to a 5'2" man with his nipples out and assless chaps because he simply don't want to put his hands on them to say stop with the fucking glass. You talking about polite? Yeah, this is all I fucking saw all night long.
damn,
I
look good that night. I look good that night.
You stupid, Greg?
Greg,
I said I will never do the Mid-Atlantic Leather Convention again.
Greg, remember from
This guy wants the Civil War.
Bruh, that was the first time I saw assless chaps. I did not know they were a real thing. And they kept coming up to us, hey, security. We like, come on, man. Look, get the fuck over there, sir.
in my hotel room.
Bro, we had one guy, he was like, I'm going to walk out with my glass. You need to stop me. We was like, bro, stop. He was like, no, you got to put your hands on me. I was like, Mike, he was like, I'm going to trip the motherfucker. I'm not touching him. And me being the guy I am, I'm like, all right, come 2, 3 in the morning. They going to get tired, be burnt out. They
Come
gonna go.
hey, easy.
Whoa, easy, Greg.
Easy.
Greg.
It's a leather convention, guy.
Relax.
No, there's no coming at 2 or 3 in the morning.
No, apparently there was. These jokers were still amped at 3 in the morning. Nobody went to bed. I saw somebody from a hair salon that like this dude is supposed to be like the ladies' man. He walks in with a motherfucking suspender set that has like booty shorts attached to it and no shirt. And when I tell you he walked in and I locked eyes with him like, yo, what are you doing in here? And he looked at me like, oh shit, you just caught me in here. And like we just had that look like, all right, we're never gonna speak on this again. I swear. I was like, yo, I thought this man got bitches. No, he is a rump wrangler. Nothing against him, but I was expecting. I just wanted a leather jacket. I've always wanted a leather jacket. I,
Yeah.
I didn't get my leather jacket. I still have yet to buy a
Hell
leather
no.
jacket. But when I tell you, I told Mac, I was like, bro, he was like, you on your way? I said, I'm gonna be a little late. I'm gonna get some money. I'm trying to buy a leather jacket. He said, ain't no leather jackets for sale here. Bro, it's the leather convention. I ain't listening to the shit you talking about. Well, I walked upstairs because he got that mic. He was like, hey, Melvin, you on your way? I said, man, yeah. I get up there. He's like, so, you see a jacket you want? I said, fuck you, Mike. So needless to say, I know what it means when I want to say, little man, listen to me and listen to me clear. Here, let me. I need you to listen to me. Read the fine print before you join anything. You may think it's just leather jackets, but there are assless chaps out there hunting. Stay away. My mama used to
And
teach me
that is
read the shirts like you wear Chinese shirts. You don't know what that say, boy. We be like, oh, whatever. I learned my lesson that night. I will
Learned your
never,
lesson.
never.
You
What?
that
learned your lesson.
Mid
learned.
Atlantic Leather Convention. I said, what the fuck is this? They bought out the
Did,
whole hotel.
did the first pair? Did the first pair of Apple's chaps? Did they fit? Or was it
Who's
a little
asking?
loose? Huh?
Didn't they come with your
The,
butt plug?
it was leather. It was
What's
leather.
going on,
I see what you
Toby?
Hey,
was doing.
Toby in the house.
Wait, the
Toby.
security and everything too. Security wear like the leather jackets with the.
We wore khakis. We wore khakis. No leather, cotton and khakis. That's all we wore.
It was a different security. It was a Vic
You know
security.
what your uniform was. You know,
Cotton and
you
khakis.
got a picture of your damn outfit. You know what you had to wear.
You
You had to blend
got-
in.
you know what? I
You
see
was
your
I'm
picture.
sure they
undercover
had.
security.
No, we wasn't undercover. We were over covers. We was outside the bedroom. We was in the living room. We were living room security.
Oh, you was.
The living
You
room with
know
your
that's
grandma there. You know you can't do nothing with grandma in the living room.
so music was playing security, right? That's what it was.
There was no music playing. They were just, oh my god, it was bad, bro. I was like, why are y'all still up, bro? How's nobody passed out drunk? Oh my goodness.
Dude, I've done my fair share of security work. I used to do security down at this little bar in the Paseo, which is kind of like the hipster district. And I was working door one night, and Mel, if you've worked a bar, which I'm sure you have, if the bartender says you got to go, I don't ask questions. You got to go.
Yeah,
Bartender says you out, you out. That's just how it goes.
right.
And it was this little outside patio, and there's this little couple there. It was a male and a female couple, and they're like making out, doing whatever. And I guess at some point there was a gay couple. These two dudes were like harassing them because they were making out or some shit. I didn't catch the whole situation, but my bartender was like, "Hey, you got those two dudes got to get out of here." I was like, "Hey, you got to go." And they didn't, they wanted to throw a whole bunch of shit at me. One of them called me a sexist motherfucker
I don't
before
know
he
what's going
stomped
on
away in his high heels. But jokes on
Damn.
him. The motherfucker was wearing black high heels with brown pants. Even I know you don't do that, you tacky bitch. Okay? I was like, don't fucking try to call me some shit when you over here clashing. All right?
You can't do that at that time, Rebel, because at that point niggas gonna be questioning your fashion sense.
Security. It's fucking
Rebel.
crazy, man.
Rebel knows.
I
He's been
got
to
a security story.
Other-
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mo.
Oh, I got
No. Go ahead.
But mine's a little different. It's not me working security. It was security dealing with me. It was like
no.
spring break, like 1990 or some shit like that. Daytona Beach.
I was born.
I think it was yeah, that's awesome. It was it was a 701 South, a hotel right on the beach, and it was cranking. And who's Sinbad, the big tall motherfucking black comedian? He was there hosting the night or whatever. And I was in there and I was tripping my balls off. And the music was going on. It was EMF or some shit that was hot at the time, and I was dancing. And some guy bumped into one of my friends, and we were young local punks, and we just stepped up to everybody. So we stepped up to this one guy, and it got broken up really quick. And They grabbed me out of everybody and they brought me to the front door and they put an X on my arm, on my hand, and they set me out the front door. So I jumped the fucking wall, went onto the beach, got onto the patio, and went into the back door and started fucking dancing again. Da, 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 da. Some shit goes down one more time. We go step up again, and it quickly gets fucking busted again. What the hell, dude? Come on, get out of here. They get me out again. They X the hand again, and then they X my left hand, and they throw me out the front door again. I wait a little bit. I jump the wall one more time and go into the back. Walk in through the patio, up to the dance one more time, and now Sinbad is up there and he's doing his thing, and I jump on top of the DJ booth now, and I'm dancing up on the DJ booth, and I see all the security guards at this point pointing up to me, not only just because I was dancing on the fucking thing, but because of who I was. They yank me off of the roof of the DJ booth, pull me down into the front, into the lobby. They X my hands again and then X my fucking face and then throw me out the fucking front door. And I just gave up at that point.
Jesus Christ.
So you done a lot with your ex that night.
Yeah.
Badoo.
There was no X then, but we did a lot of acid then. We started rolling a couple of years later. So there's my
do security work
story.
too.
I've never been kicked out of nowhere, but I'd be too scared to go back if I did.
Oh,
At one point, they're like, all right, we ain't going to kick you out. We just going to beat your ass and see if you want to come back in here again.
It really is. Like, it can get crazy, man, when you're doing that kind of shit.
It can. I used to do security for a lot of fucking. I used to do security for a lot of Amigo stuff.
For who?
A lot of Amigo stuff. I was at the Latino club doing security. It was rough.
Yeah, when they get drunk,
it was rough. I'm talking about we got a bunch of 5'1" Migos out there, angry, mad, and happy at the same time. You know what I mean?
them motherfuckers. Oh yeah.
I remember my first night. I did some security right down the street from the house. There used to be this little club called El Amigo, and I was out there meeting everybody. And I was talking to everybody. I was like, hey, how y'all doing? You know, this is my first night there. And as the Migos was coming in, I was checking IDs and patting down. It said, you make sure no one get out of hand tonight. I said, why is that? You big man. So the same guy.
They all do that. Like, it's the best part of going to the fucking club. Like, man, they didn't want anybody to fuck around today, did they? And I'm like, don't be stupid, please. Like, I really don't. Like, I ain't here for that shit.
And the same motherfucker that said that at the beginning of the night was the same motherfucker I had to throw out. I'm talking about I had this fucking full nestle his ass all the way out the door, everything, walking to the street, everything. I had to get him all the way up
That's
out
how
of
it
there.
goes.
Come on, Hector,
That's
stop
how it
fighting.
goes, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, his name was Juan. His name was Juan.
Juan.
Oh man,
that was good.
But I'll tell you what, fellas, before we get to where we need to wind this thing up, let's touch back on our main topic for the night. With at what point are we just judging this kind of stuff on, like we were talking about, you know, when somebody fucks up, like when do we stop the cancel? When do we just like, okay, you know what, you paid your dues? Obviously severity is gonna be a big thing in it, right? But I feel like some people don't fucking give a shit, man. Like it could be something, you know, small. Where I'm gonna say small compared to other things. Not that a victim is not a victim by any means. That's not what I'm saying. But I mean, you know, at what point do we just like, listen, y'all, like he fucking paid his dues. Like if he wants to keep doing the shit, let him keep doing the shit.
Go ahead, Greg.
It's going to take all kinds of things, like everything that's going on. It's going to take social discourse. It's going to be people that have total different opinions coming down to the table and talking about things and putting it out there. As long as we have cock blocks of felons not being able to have guns or vote, then you're always going to have people questioning whether someone can continue on doing what they're thinking. Our system is set up that you do your time. It should be over and done with. You know, it should be. But again, I guess it comes to
I agree.
the severity and we run on emotions. Our country, whether it's issues politically or issues socially, like this. Now, Vic, he may have done his time, but it's such a touchy subject with animals. You know, it's that touches people's heartstrings. I don't know.
I mean, that's just like fucking with kids. When you fucking with kids, man, that's like something that's very hard to forgive a motherfucker for doing. It's hard to forgive me being a father with daughters and a son. It's hard to forgive somebody that says, "Oh, I was fucking this 14-year-old. I thought it was fine. I thought it was okay." Now, and like say R. Kelly's case, I seen some shit where,
but that would be like one of those, you fucking with minors, like you canceled anyway. Like there's no bouncing back from, oh, I didn't know she was 12. Now, motherfucker, you knew she wasn't old enough. You can look
in R. Kelly,
that girl and be like, nah, she ain't.
In R. Kelly's situation, R. Kelly's situation, there was parents that was coming out saying that they knew what was going on and they signed a consent taking their daughters over to his house or to his place or this and the third, before they could make videos or whatever they was doing.
And the fucking parents need to be hung out to dry.
They do, and they do.
Sorry,
they do. Well, when I say that,
if you were taking your fucking 14-year-old daughter.
Let's talk about something that's happening right now. The R. Kelly thing we could talk about all day long and stuff like that, but it really it's right, over. Right. But if we want to take shit to and do more social media type stuff and talk about different platforms, then let's take this conversation to what we know here in TikTok and what's actually harming and hurting our community right now, like fucking Lopez and that fucking girl. So here's a community that's accepting these kids, or are they? Are people going and giving these two that are in question right now, Zoe and Lopez there, and they're getting paid huge with the views that they're getting, and they were caught, busted, grooming or touching or kissing kids younger than them, and here we have. You want to say whether they're being forgiven or not right now? There are kids that have there's a trend going on that it's not verbatim, don't quote me, but it's something like, "Oh, I'll never snitch on you, daddy." Like the little girls are posting things and talking fucking Lopez. So if it's crazy, it's crazy to me. And here they are, blue checks, popular creators, influencers, and they're on this app comfortably. Is it because they make TikTok's making the money that they're looking a blind eye?
I've also said my piece on that. If there is a minor and they are posting any sort of adult content, period. I don't care if you do an adult sound. If you're fucking 15, you're kicked off you don't need to be on the fucking app. Period. That you don't need to be doing that shit. Number two, if you're going on someone's fucking post, commenting that kind of shit, like, ooh, I'd never snitch on you. Like, that's a fucking problem. Like, that needs to be fucking dealt with. That's just as bad as fucking preying on somebody. When you got somebody who this actually happened to.
Like, and all this being said, like, I haven't seen any of that. And that's one thing that I'll say about the TikTok algorithm. Like, I don't see the trendy blue check people. Like, I don't see the lawyer. I don't see Ian, the crazy black kid with the crazy haired black kid from Australia.
What happened to that guy?
It's not what happened to him. It's just the algorithm. The algorithm learns what you watch. So I don't see. I don't see the Lopez brothers like I used to when I first got on there, because that's not the content that I see. But I'll only see these kinds of craziness when people duet or stitch. That's the only time I see that. Like, I have a very comfortable, peaceful For You page that I have. It's not until someone that I'm a friend with and looking on my following page do I see the fucking drama of TikTok.
Yeah.
But I feel like I
Yeah,
need to know those things because of the numbers in which that I have. That either you should say something every time you see something, or don't say nothing at all. And I choose to see something when I say something.
Say something when you see something.
Yeah, you know what the fuck I meant, you cunt.
I don't know. I don't personally
Let's pay back for the cum thing.
I'm believing
I feel that.
in cancel culture until a person cancels himself. I've said before. But just because like the shit that you see with Tony Lopez is just consistent, just overlooking, overshadowing. Just don't pay attention. Look over here. It's misdirection.
Yep.
Nobody brings attention to it. Like in today's social media and how everything is going, is if nobody pays attention to it or if it's overshadowed, then it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't know who Mr. Fizzle Drip is, but he's not pulling up. They must have canceled him.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Did you Google it?
On. That's a good thing, though.
No, I put him up on TikTok. I'm assuming they were talking about somebody on TikTok.
Well, that said, gentlemen, we came up to the hour, and we were discussing whether or not we were going to do an hour show. And I think maybe that we should.
I think an hour fits.
Yeah.
I think an hour fits. I really
we're gonna
it keeps us from drifting too much.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the social media platform type stuff. We're gonna talk about the trends and stuff, and if there's something happens big in the real world, we're gonna talk about that.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Hey, rest in peace, Alex Trebek. That's sad. I
Alex
don't know who, like
Trebek.
that man.
I tried to say his name, I couldn't do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I feel like they should cancel him because it's like.
It's like, yeah,
man,
that's an iconic thing. You're associated with that forever, in history.
Yeah. It's kind of like for me, my grandma still watches Price is Right that my granny used to watch. And I'm like, Drew Carey needs to go take his ass somewhere because that is not Bob Barker. Like, I can't fuck with it, man. I'm like,
hey, no, I got
so weird.
Just Lil Drew different.
Where's Bob at?
Lil Drew got a little, flair to him.
I guess. Yeah, skinny Drew ain't the same, I guess. But.
All right, boys, I have to step off.
Man.
So I'll see you guys Wednesday.
Don't forget to take your Centrum.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yes.
All right. About to beat your ass. He about to beat your ass.
Hey, he gonna win because I ain't got no energy. He gonna hit me one time and I'm gonna buckle because I ain't got no energy.
He about to beat your ass, monk.
I mean, if you gonna fight Mel, it's right now. You run on water.
You got 3 more days. I swear, because I ain't got no energy. I'm everybody's bitch right now. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you because I can't fight.
All right, guys.
All right, boys. I'm out. Thanks y'all for joining in.
Yes. Thanks everybody for joining.
It was fun.
Hey, real quick, for anybody who wants to keep up on it, just follow Silverback Mail. I'll be doing vlogs. This guy down here says he's coming, so he will be here with me in a matter of days, and he will be helping me vlog the process. He's gonna rub my belly and make the sores feel better, and he will feed me baby food.
You ain't talk about that. You didn't talk about that. I ain't gonna be feeding you nothing. Right now, you in support eating the slice.
Yeah, you will.
He's gonna feed me baby food with no shirt on, dripping baby oil.
In support.
Johnson and Johnson.
Hey guys, thanks for coming out tonight. We love you guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, next week.
4-letter words.
Secrets out.
And out.
Can I do that? 4-letter words out. No secrets. I think that's copy.